Hey guys, what an amazing, beautiful day in Ancaster, Ontario. Now, just to update you guys on my journey. Started off in Lethbridge, Alberta, crossed over Saturday last week, went across the northern states, hit Mount Rushmore, battled Little Bighorn, Custer's Last Stand, and went to the Crazy Horse Monument. You've probably seen some of those pictures that I shot there. I'll post more of them as we go along. But here's a really cool thing. I thought I'd take the opportunity to travel and actually see some family I haven't seen in a while. Now, here's the one thing. We have distance, but we have, social media, and we think that social media really replaces sometimes how we connect with our family members. Well, I gotta say, there's nothing like traveling 3,500 kilometers, and I know that's a long way, but I really wanted to see Mount Rushmore along the way. There's nothing like traveling 3,500 kilometers to stop and visit with family. So I got to see my mom and sisters and stuff like that, and then connecting with uncles. Now, here's the interesting thing, and I'll post a picture of my Uncle Jimmy. Now, here's a gentleman. We had an amazing conversation, and I'll be posting this before our next podcast, which will be with him coming up on Monday. So now it's Saturday. It's a beautiful day in Ancaster. I'm in one of the parks, and honestly, I can't remember the name of the park, but it's beautiful. You might hear some noise in the background. There's some people doing some dog training and things like that. Really a busy park. It's really nice to be able to kind of get out and just enjoy these things. What I want to talk about, though, is the journey and the family. My Uncle Jimmy, an amazing guy. He stays very active. He's in a retirement home. In the past year, lost his wife, lost one of his sons, and that's tragic. However, he's dealt with that, and as he moves forward, we see a lot of times as we get older, we tend to isolate ourselves from things. And me becoming 58 this year, and with the mental health issues I've suffered with, I've lost connection earlier this year more than once. But then I look at what my Uncle Jimmy's doing, and it's an amazing example and testament to the resilience of people and to the creativity that they can have. So let's talk about this. He's part of the Lions Club. He is active in his retirement home. He does a karaoke thing, and he admits himself he's not a great singer. However, people love to connect, and he plays bridge. He's connecting with people, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that when I interview him on Monday. But it's that connection. And you think he's 83 years old, and how does that work? Same thing, my mom, who is a little bit younger than that, and she's in her seniors complex, and you watch her walk in, and I'm with her, and she's saying hi to everyone. She knows most of the people there, and of course, my sisters are in the area, so she's always going out and visiting with them, and it's incredible, that connection. Okay, now go back to self-image. And I've talked about this a lot of times before. How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself as being worthy of this? And I look at my Uncle Jimmy, and he is out there, and he sees himself as part of the community, a very active part of the community, and he loves that connection. So I would look at it from this perspective. We have older people in our lives, and what are we doing to benefit them? What are we doing to contribute ourselves to the benefit of their lives? It's a great question. I want you to think about that. What are we doing to basically pay it forward and to make that connection real, make that connection really happen? I kind of think of that, and I think to myself, I need to do more. That's why I embarked on this journey, partly to take a little bit of vacation, see Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse, and the sights along the way, and to experience the culture in the United States. By the way, Mount Rushmore, an amazing group of people. Now, you see all kinds of people from all over the place, Texas, what have you. And the cool thing about that is that they might be taking selfies. You walk up and say, hey, can I help you out with that selfie? And they'd be like, yeah, sure. Super friendly people. And then I would say, hey, can you take one of me? And I've got some I'm going to post there too. It's amazing just how friendly people can be. And I look at this and I think to myself, what are we doing to contribute to that? What are we doing? How do we see ourselves? Do we see ourselves we have to kind of back up and be shy from it? No, let's see ourselves from a state of renewed enthusiasm for life. There are people out there that need us. You are a useful and incredible person. You are a person who has a family in some limited capacity, or you have friends. And if you're looking at this, you say, well, I don't really have family I can connect with. I don't really have friends I can connect with. You are wrong. Earlier this year, with my bipolar. I was having some issues with some stuff. I had some health issues, and so I disconnected from everybody. When I posted about that, and it wasn't to, to say, "Oh, feel sorry for me," because I don't want that ever. And most cancer patients that I'm dealing with, people that I'm dealing with cancer, they don't want that either. Okay, what they want is connection. What they want, and even what I want, is connection. Now, I posted that on Facebook, and what I got back from that were people going like, "Hey, you want to connect with us, by all means, stop by the store. I'm managing there. I'll take time to visit with you," and stuff like that. Or people are like, "Hey, I'm just a phone call away." And you forget about that. You sometimes get wrapped up in yourself. You are worthy of that great relationship. You are worthy of that amazing connection. So keep that in mind. And the other side of it too is, after having that conversation with my Uncle Jimmy, I realized that I should have been out there connecting more, because I've only been here twice in the last year, and before that it was 2015. Just incredible. So that connection, so important. Absolutely important. Absolutely important. Where's our little dog? Oh, there he is, right there. Watch this. Oh, that is fast. What's your dog's name? Constantine. And you are? Patti. Wonderful. And you're doing this training? Yeah. Fantastic. What a great day for it, eh? Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. We're talking about connection and self-image. And so, even to, take a moment to talk with people like yourself, Patti, it's really cool that people will take the time to do that, because that's how we build better communities. Yeah, yeah.
We see the same people here almost every Saturday. You see the same
Well,
core group of people.
and families. I notice there's a lot of families out camping, having lunch and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. That's absolutely fantastic. Would you mind, can you bring your dog over, Constantine, over here just for a sec? We're going to be right in here. Let's put a face to the name. Now, this is the first time meeting Patti and Constantine. Look at this. Just step a little bit further over. Yeah, just right there. Look at this. Now, a lot of people say, well, you can't get out and talk with people. People are really standoffish and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just don't find that. I was in Mount Rushmore, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
People taking, selfies, and you step in to help them out with theirs.
Absolutely.
And, yeah. And
We just got back from Kentucky about a month ago, and it was just me and her. And we went down to Tennessee. It was the same thing. Just wandered and talked to people, and people taking pictures of each other in front of landmarks and stuff. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah. So you have a dog training company?
Yep.
Okay, and what's that called?
For Pup's Sake.
For Pup's Sake.
For Pup's Sake.
I love that.
Yeah, for Pup's Sake.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I don't know if you heard, I was talking about connecting with my Uncle Jimmy physically after so many years, and it just amazed me. My family has an Italian heritage, and to be able to sit down and talk, it's something you can't do over the internet.
Right.
And to build that, and so we'll be talking on Monday again, and doing a little podcast around that. My podcast is the Out of the Box podcast.
Okay.
And it's just, you miss that connection.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And everything online gets misconstrued so easily.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Harmless conversations go south.
Yeah. 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 That I understand. That I definitely understand.
Yeah.
What a beautiful dog.
Yeah, thank you.
Rottweiler and
Lab and Husky.
Rottweiler, Lab, and Husky.
Yep.
And how's the bone health, the hip health? Good?
She's good. Yeah. No, she's knock on wood, she's a very healthy dog.
Yeah.
She's a very healthy dog. She's
Cool.
when you mix enough genes into the pool, you tend not to get so many of those genetic issues.
Like a purebred.
Exactly.
What is
yes.
it? Hip dysplasia?
The hip dysplasia or any of the things that kind of are specific to certain breeds.
Yeah.
You just get less and less of that carryover when you've got the mutts. So I love the mutts.
Yeah.
I do love the mutts.
Oh, it's beautiful. Lots of. How many people you normally get?
Normally,
is that 10?
normally we've got about 10.
Yeah.
10 different dogs. Summer, people are on vacation and stuff. So this is my drop-in class, so to speak. We've already done all of our training with these people, and now we come out, we train in public, and we teach our dogs. Yep, all the stuff we do at home, you got to do like this. Like there's one of our clients talking to some kids. It's so good for her dog to be able to do that.
Yeah,
could not have done that 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. Well, thank you so much for stopping and talking,
Nice to chat with you.
Bye, Constantine.
Let's go, Amy.
Great name for a dog.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, case in point, kind of going full circle on that, for pup's sakes, that's Patti and her group out here, and she was kind enough to take some time to, and I'd said to her beforehand, if you want to just kind of accidentally walk your dog behind and stuff and we can connect over, that's great. Isn't that amazing though? When you open yourself up to that, and when you say, like, I am a social person and I love people, and you guys know that that's the way I am, how it fundamentally changes everything, how it fundamentally changes the nature of our community, man, I'm blown away, and I'm so happy and grateful for all of you that are following along, and to all the people that I get to run into and talk with. Man, I'm just thankful. Things you can do. Reach out, connect. If you've got a family member, an elderly family member, or a family member that's not doing as well as you are, or maybe doing better than you are, whatever, reach out and connect. By connecting, we find great value, great connection, and I think the more in our societies that we can connect, the better off we're going to be. So my Uncle Jimmy, fantastic. We'll talk a little bit more about that. And of course, I'm staying with my mom. Now, it's incredible the conversations that we get to have that we would not, and I talk to my mom probably once a week or so, and this is only the second time in a year that I've been out to visit, and only the second time to physically connect in, man, 10 years. How sad is that? And you think about it, well, a guy can jump on a plane and just come back and everything like that, and then the guy never takes the time to do it. I took the time to do it. It was something I felt that was necessary, and I'm so glad I did. Reach out, connect. See yourself as vital in other people's lives so you can connect and share. If you've got some old friends you haven't reached out and connected with, by all means do it again, right? And just enjoy your day. It's the summertime. We are the 6th of July. Amazing things are happening, and I hope your day is amazing as well. We'll catch up soon. Thanks a lot for joining along. Bye for now.